What's going on, guys? Welcome back into the channel. Today I have a quick little tips and tricks video for you for Call of Duty Warzone. We're going to be talking about Zombie Royale today, and we're going to talk about 3 ways that you can get quick, easy wins on Zombie Royale, the new game mode that they added in today. Now, I've played 4 or 5 matches of drop-in by myself with a autofill team, and I was able to get a win within about an hour or two, and it was very simple and easy to understand how you get a win in this game mode. Now, number one, you're going to need to get a loadout. For whatever reason, when I'm dropping into this game mode, none of my teammates ever want to go for contracts and get money to build up to a loadout. For whatever reason, they're scrambling around like chickens with their heads cut off. And you need to have a purpose. Number one, you need to get a loadout, and here's the reason why. Whenever somebody gets turned to a zombie, they can see every player on the minimap. Everybody pops up as a little red dot. The zombies automatically have a UAV. And if you get a loadout, you can get ghost and prevent yourself from being seen as easily on the minimap. So that's tip number one, and it's very straightforward, and I don't know why people aren't doing it, but in all the drop-in matches that I got, I was the only one that I ever saw going for a supply drop to get a loadout drop, and I don't know why that is. Whatever, we're moving on to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is every single time you die or a player dies, they leave a little purple syringe behind, and in order for a zombie to return to life in the game mode, they have to collect 2 of those purple syringes. So here's the tip. If you have people dying all around you, the zombies are going to continue to rush your area, and they're going to continue to try to collect those syringes that are nearby you to bring themselves back to life and be able to continue to compete to win the game mode. So here's your tip. Number one, you have to be prepared if you are by those people that are dying, because the zombies are going to be coming in over and over and over again. But number 2, get out of there. If you're not comfortable with all of the action that's going on and you're trying to get away from all of the zombies, just get away from where all the people are dying, and those syringes aren't going to show up to them, or they are going to show up to them rather, and you're not going to show up by them. Again, on their mini-map, aside from seeing red dots where all the live players are, the zombies can also see all of the purple syringes on their mini-map. So they go to the direction of those purple syringes. So if you want to stay alive longer, get away from the purple syringes where people are dying. That's tip number 2. That's really important for you guys. And then tip number 3 is very clear here, and that is that this game is a small map. You guys need to be together. You need to be focused on a goal, and you need to be working your way towards an advantage point. I see a lot of people setting themselves up in small buildings and things like that, and it's just not going to end well for you, because even if you manage to hold off the swarm of enemies and zombies that are coming at you, it's going to be problematic because you're not going to have anywhere to go. You want to try to get yourself into a high ground, whether that be a tall building or something like that, on top of a building, somewhere where you can't get shot from a whole bunch of different directions while also having to defend yourself from zombies. Like I said, I got a win here within 4 or 5 drop-in games all by myself with autofill teammates. It's really not difficult if you know the basic concepts. So like I said, to recap, number 1, you have to go for contracts. You have to get that loadout drop. That is key. Try to get yourself invisible on the minimap. Now, here's what I'll say. I don't know if it 100% works, but I played 4 or 5 or 6 matches, and the one match where I got a loadout drop and got ghost and was hidden, I thought, on the minimap, was the game that I won. Every other game, I felt like they could tell exactly where I was, and they were coming after me nonstop and trying to kill me. So it seems to work. It seems to be a good idea to go ahead and get yourself a loadout drop. In addition to that, make sure that you guys are moving away from those death spots where the syringes are, and make sure you guys are trying to stay hidden as much as possible to stay alive longer, because if you're attracting attention, I'm sorry, you're just going to get yourself killed, because you're going to be in such a gunfight being attacked by both humans and zombies. It's just going to be problematic for you, and you can stay alive longer. And then number 3 is the cohesion and the direction and finding a proper high ground or proper position to defend. If you're running around, scrambling around, it's going to be very easy for you to die. You're not even going to realize zombies are going to be sneaking up behind you and trying to hit you, because they can survive out in the fog of war. They can loop around and come at you from behind. So if you're not getting yourself into an advantage point, you're going to have a tough time. It is all about high ground and positioning in this game mode, like it is in regular Battle Royale, but even more so in this game mode. You need to be protected, and you need to make it so that they can't come at you from every single direction. Very, very important for you guys. So hopefully this helps you guys out in some way. Zombie Royale is the most fun Warzone game mode that they have given us to date, and I honestly can't see them surpassing it. This is so fun to play, and I can't wait to play more. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video if it does help you guys out in some way. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and comment down below with anything else you guys could use tips and tricks on. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good night.